Hello, everyone. RPG Kid here, back with some Digimon Survive. Something I honestly did not think was going to happen, but here we are. We are back with Digimon Survive, mostly because there's such a small gap between the end of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, for now anyway, and like the next release of like a new game that I would be doing as a Let's Play of, that it doesn't warrant me starting a new Let's Play. It doesn't warrant me going into Smash or anything like that. Let me rephrase that. It's a short time, but it's not as short as I would like it to be for me to go back to Smash. If it was like 3 or 4 days, then yeah, that makes sense. But it's like a week or more. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't know when it does, but hey, I digress. The point being is, I thought we'd just come in and do Digimon, cause why not? I did enjoy this game. However, I am not liking the Harmony ending here at all, and I'm going to explain that at the start here before we continue on. So basically, we're in the final chapter here, where right after the free actions, so there's probably going to be like a little exploring some other stuff. I'm probably going to cut out some stuff. I'll probably cut out like probably all the battles that aren't like that isn't the final boss. This could be one part alone, or it could be 2 parts. We'll see. I guess I should probably do this for the other 2 endings as well. The Wrathful ending and the Truth ending. So, how that one's going to work, I honestly have no idea with the Truth ending, considering that everyone will be alive. So, of course, the story is going to be majorly different, but I digress. So largely, everything was the same. There was like, I think if you guys watched my update video on the other channel, link to the description to that channel is always in the description below. I mentioned that there were small changes. There were small changes in some of the dialogue in chapters 1 through 8. Just small ones. Nothing too major. And obviously, of course, I did different choices then too. I picked all the Harmony ones. I think maybe every now and then I picked the Wrathful and Courageous one, or whatever it's called. I pick those, but it's mostly because like I was able to go back and pick those, you know. But with the Harmony, yeah, there was some stuff there too. But anyway, yeah, it was basically the same, and even like some of the story stuff has been the same. Like in Chapter 9, you know, Chapter 9 was kind of going back to the amusement park, and you know that whole deal that was to happen there. Chapter 10 was, you know, going into the library, you know, facing that. That was basically the same. There were some differences though, and I'm going to explain that. So, Chapter 9 started off differently. We got Mew talking about why they moved to the new city. Apparently she was having stalkers, and a guy was saying that they were dating even though she's fucking 11. That's an issue I'm having with this game. I feel like the writing in this game just was really... If for whatever dumb reason, why Bandai Namco of America decided to lower their age by like God knows how much. I know they're older in the Japanese version. I heard someone say that they were. I don't know by how much. If Mio was like maybe 14, or even 13 would still be weird. Don't get me wrong, but at least it'd be, you know, within a dating range, you know. But 14 would have been the perfect age. Have everyone else be like 16, 17, and 18. Kaido definitely could have been like 17. And such would make more sense. So yeah, she doesn't like how Kaido is also kind of being stalkerish too, and yeah, it is. Again, I don't know if this is a direct translation or if this is like a loose translations of some of from the Japanese side, but it's still fucking weird. I feel like the writing definitely could have been majorly improved in this game. Yeah, the relationship's so fucking weird. At the fair, when we got into the throne room, Kaido and Mew ran off. Well, Mew ran off and Kaido went to follow. Or maybe it was the other way around. Kaido was like, oh, I'll hold off some of the enemies. And then Mew was like, I'll help too. And then we had to go help evacuate some of the other Digimon. As a result, Digimon's actually still alive, unlike in the other ending. So there's that. So we went to help them out first. And then we went to help out to save them. And then, you know, at the end of the fight, they actually started to reconcile. You know, Mew was like, hey, I don't like it when you do this stuff. You know, they kind of like, and, you know, Kaido was like, you know what? All right, you're fine. You're right. I should start acting in a different way. And it was all good. And then Mew leaves because she heard that someone's in trouble. You can definitely tell that it was a fucking trap, and it was. And as a result, Mew got caught in the fog and died. Yep. So Mew is dead. And, yeah, that really fucks with Kaido. So, because of that, Kaido wants power to, like, you know, just so he doesn't feel powerless anymore. Chapter 10. Kaido basically goes off on everyone because, you know, everyone's like, hey, we're sorry for your loss and it really hurts everyone. And he's like, you don't know my pain, blah, 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 and all that shit. And it's like, okay. So he goes off on everyone like that. And as a result, he kind of does go off on his own for a little bit. In chapter 10 right here, I was actually able to get Minoru, Saki, and Aoi. Yeah. Aoi. They were able to get their megas, and we will see their megas. So, for Saki's mega, during that segment, she was able to talk a little bit about her sickness and such, so that was nice. And as a result, Floramon digivolved into Cressamon Medium. Weird, I know. Minoru and Falcomon had a discussion. Falcomon became Varoduramon. Aoi and Labramon turned into Anubismon, who is fucking awesome. Haru, Renamon in disguise, took Kaido to the library. He saw a fake Mew to give him guilt. You know, basically the same thing as what she did for Kaido and Aoi back then. After rescuing them and finding Renamon, he mentions that Takuma is the same as someone. He's like, you know, I don't know if he's like the same as a stalker or someone else. He's like, what the fuck? And after we fought, and he was going mad too. He's like, okay, we're gonna kill Renamon. And that was the fight with Renamon as Talmon. And then the master came back, and then we fought, and then Kaido left. He left, and his idea is to have revenge on us because he blames us for Mew's death. Like, he's saying like we're the reason why Mew died. And then at chapter 11 here, you know, we're all kind of looking for Kaido. It shows a flashback to when Kaido beat up Mew's stalker, and he thought he was the only one that could protect Mew. And then when they moved, Mew still got picked on, and as a result, Kaido was like protecting her, you know, beat up one of the kids. But yeah, but Mew was like, oh, you just want an excuse to be violent. So yeah, and then he's looking for the master because he was beating up a Gizamon as well. So it's like, oh shit. And yeah, that's basically what the free time was like, going around looking for Kaito. So there's that. But alrighty, yes, we are now back. So let's see what's happening. Oh, they're beating up more Digimon.
なんでミュウを殺した？なんで誰だミュウって？俺は関係ない。黙れ！てめえらは全員敵だ。全員ミュウの仇だ。一匹残らずぶっ潰す。全員ミュウを奪ったやつと同じだ。てめえらは罰を受けるべき化け物なんだよ。カイト、少し休んだ方がいい。俺もお前も疲れてる。ここで襲われたらひとたまりもないぞ。休んでなんかいられるか。一匹でも多く潰さねえとミュウが報われねえ。カイト、多分ミュウはそんなこと望んじゃいなかったぜ。黙れ、俺に逆らうな。てめえが悪いんだろ。てめえが弱いから。
Yeah, this basically was good.
もっと強ければ全部うまくいったんだ。本当にそう思ってるか？てめえ。いや、違う。弱いのはて てめえじゃなく俺だ。俺さえもっと強ければ、あの図書館で奴らを皆殺しにしてミュウの仇を取れた。違う、そもそもミュウが死ななくてよかった。俺がもっと強ければ救えたはずなんだ。
Yeah.
力が
Yeah, like I
欲し
said,
い。
this is basically what it's all been
も
so
っと
far.
強い力が。そのためだったら俺は何でもするのに、今さらどんな犠牲や代償だって怖くない。全てを壊す力があれ
It
ば
seems like he wants to fight us.
俺は。
カイト。
人間の子供よ。今の言葉は本当か。
Oh, is that the
誰だ。
master?
カイト、あそこだ。
先ほどの言
Oh, it's
葉、
Piedmon.
嘘偽りはあるまいな。
てめえはピエモン。
力を求めるならばついてくるがよい。
俺は。
Well,
カイト、
shit.
まさかピエモンと行くつもりか。
ああ、あいつが俺を騙そうとしてるなら土壇場で潰せばいい。言っただろう、ミュウの仇を討てるなら俺はどんな代償だって払う。
わかった。
何をしてる。行くぞ。
はいはい、せっかちだな、まったく。
Okay, we're back at exploration, even though we can't really go anywhere. Oh, I guess we can. So we got the library area, we got the woods by the library. Let's just see what's here. That shadow. Run. I don't need to fight. But anyway, yeah, let me show you. So yeah, here's some of the Digimon I have. I don't remember if I got Hercules, Kabuterimon, and Metal Digimon on screen or not. Not a big deal. I got Beelzemon. I got Bolt Bautamon. I found a Gabumon, who helped Digivolve into a... I can't remember his name. I found someone who becomes that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, it'd be better to show you the library here. So yeah, I got, so yeah, I found a Gabumon. Where is it? And yeah, it became Sasorimon. And then he's able to become, 2 other Digimon. Got Patamon, which Patamon was the one that Digivolved into that bottom one down there. So we don't have that many Digimon left that we haven't seen. I guess more so about the ones I quote-unquote own, you know. Apparently you can get, Renemon's a Digimon that you can catch in the wild, which is crazy. And I will probably do that. So I think this Digimon right here is also Sequoiamon, but it's like Sequoiamon with maid outfit. Oh, here's Anubismon. Pretty cool. There is Ceresimon medium. Oh yeah, Agumon digivolved into this for his Mega for Harmony. And then here's Veraduromon. So yeah, those are our Digimon. This is also Mega? Yes, you are. Okay, I can't remember. Yeah, our Megas start right here with Metal Garurumon. It's weird that our champions start with Garurumon, our Mega starts with Mega Garurumon, but our ultimates start at, frickin' Marine Devimon. Why? I don't fucking know. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, you can kind of see who else Cerberusmon can digivolve into, which is... Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. And I know who it is anyway. Alright, back we go. found anything? Probably not. I hit the wrong button. Oh, yeah, I also found one of these prescribed memories, chapter 4 for the memories here. Maybe that's what it is. Like, this is for the courageous ending, this is for the harmony ending, this is for the wrathful ending. Find anything, Minoru? Hey, Takuma. Totally sucked, unfortunately. There was nothing to be searched because the underground waterway was full of fog. Couldn't even get inside, so we gave up and left. What's going on with this fog everywhere all of a sudden? Anyway, should head back to the school, huh? Gotta tell everybody about the fog. Sounds wise to me. How about you, Takuma? I'm sure. Minoru's acting different than usual. I don't remember him ever suggesting what to do like that. He always says and does what he wants. Never suggests or bothers to ask permission. It's kind of nice to see, actually. What's up? You're totally spacing out. Oh, I guess this is like more of a way for us to get more, I'm not even about, you're different. Something seems different about you, Minoru. Like how? Like the way you actually articulate your opinions so clearly. Make it sound like I've been a total flake this whole time. I mean, I kind of have been, but I've gotten more mature now. Anyway, we'll look around a little more and then head back to school. Alright, see you later. Yeah, this just seems like it's more opportunity to get them to get to their ultimate forms, you know, even though they're already there. You need to get their affinity to 70. As you see, I'm pretty freaking high with all of them. I really trust you, that's probably the one. You've gotten more independent, and I feel like I can really trust you now. What the hell makes you say that all of a sudden? Yep, there we are. I know that's growing stronger on the inside. I feel the same way. Well, you guys cut it out. This isn't the time to get all sentimental. Sorry. Anyway, I approve of your proposal. Alright, it's off to the school then. Alright, see you later then. Alrighty. So yeah, in the school area, you got our free bows, and then you have those Mugen Recollection. So, don't even know what the fuck that means. Alright, everyone's here. Well, not everyone, but... Takuma, welcome back. Soki told me how the mountains are covered in fog. It's not just the mountains. There's fog appearing elsewhere, too. About the only places that are still safe are this school and the shrines. And if Kaido's safe, he must be somewhere nearby. That's true. I'm starting to have some hope. Yeah, if we keep searching at this rate, we'll find them both before too long. That's odd. He seems so happy. Not scared at all. Even though danger could be lurking around at any turn, ready to jump out. He must be pretending to be okay to make the rest of us feel better. Is that it? She's striking a balance. There's no way she doesn't understand the danger. She just doesn't want to say it. She's being positive to balance out the professor's more hardline approach. In that case, it's actually impressive how she's managing to group the group energy. I see what you're saying, Saki, but don't get too overjoyed about it. The fog could have enveloped this area in the blink of an eye. We don't know how long we have. We need to change our approach. We must be quick yet careful, able to flee at a moment's notice. It'd be dangerous to search for him without settling on a firm approach first. And we should gather everyone who's not here and form a clear system for action. Yeah, let's search the area and gather everyone together. Be careful, Takuma, and if you feel in danger, come back quick. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned this before, and apparently... Get the fuck out of here, you fucking bugs. Apparently apparently the Going Down the Truth ending has more chapters in it, so that's gonna be fun. When will I have time to do them? I don't know. It's not like... If I have time, it's like... Who knows? Like, maybe even, like, this might just be a one or two done thing. Because as soon as this is... Like, it all depends. So currently I have demos going on. Ideally, the demos should wrap it up with the Xenoblade thing. But if I still have a few demos that come out, I'll probably do Digimon and then do the demo. We'll see. It all depends. And then shortly, a few days after the demo comes out is when A Plague Tale Requiem comes out, which is what I will be covering. So, yeah. So just don't expect me to keep doing the Digimon stuff after I do it here, you know? Oh my gosh, it must be Kaido that did this. What is it, Aoi? Over here, Takuma, look. Is that an enemy? Looks like someone took care of it already. It must have been Kaito. I caught a glimpse of someone deeper in the forest. Really? I think the person I saw was Kaito. There was a shadow that looked like Drachmon, too. They disappeared so fast.
Which way did they go?
That way, deeper into the woods. That's the opposite of the direction of the school. We should divide in two. One group to tell the others and one to follow Kaito. I should probably go with the ones looking for Kaito. But she's so desperate to find him, I feel like she might do something rash. Listen, Takuma, Agumon. Huh? What? I'll go get everyone. I want you two to follow after Kaito and Drachmon.
Are you sure? I know you're worried about him.
And you're worried about trusting me with that. It's written all over your face. We don't have the time to discuss this. Please, Takuma. I know she wants to, but she's counting me to do it instead. I can't say no to that. Not that it really fucking matters, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. Actually, as pure curiosity, how much did that go? Wow, I had her at 90, and now she's at 91. Even though my affinity is supposed to, go higher. Well, it's not a big deal. We'll find him. Alright, I'll find him, I promise. And in case we find him before everyone gets back, we'll be waiting here. Perfect. I knew you'd say that, Takuma. Please keep him safe, Agumon.
Of course. Good luck informing the others.
Let's get going then, Labramon. Roger that. So actually, the good news too about this is if you've unlocked your Digivolution, you could Digivolve whenever, which is pretty awesome, I'd say.
人影見
Perfect.
えないな。アグモン、何か見つけた？
うわ、タクマ、見てこれ。足跡だよ。
本当だ。偉いぞ、アグモン。
えへん。足跡、形が違うのがあるね。こっちはドラクモンのかな。
うん、そうだと思う。けど。
Maybe it's just my imagination, but the prints look deeper than normal. Did Dracmon push his feet down harder than usual in order to help us find them?
タクマ、ねえ、この跡が向かってるのって校舎とは全然反対の方だよね。
うん。どこに向かって歩いてるんだろう。
タクマくん、お待たせ。
Takuma-kun!
あ、青い。それにみんなも。
Aoi!
早かったね。
みんな校舎に集まってくれていたからすぐに追いつけてよかったわ。
足跡を調べていたのか？
うん、ほら、これ。
この足跡はおかしいぞ。3種類ある。カイト君とドラクモンと、あと一つは何だ？
カイトたちが戦った相手のとか？いや、でもそれにしちゃ変だな。
ああ、この並びなら足跡の持ち主は争わずに同じ方向へ歩いている。
嫌な感じ。ねえ、足跡を追いかけてみようよ。そうね。もし足跡がカイトたちのものならどの道放ってはおけないし。
うん、行こう。おい、いつまで歩かせる気だ？
そう恐れるな。邪魔が入らぬのなら場所はどこであれ。
おい、 つひでえ傷じゃねえか。今までこんな大怪我を隠してやがったのか。
そうだ。貴様が手を下さずとも私はもうじき消滅する。もはや動けぬこの身はいずれ霧に飲み込まれ主の荷へとされるのだろう。だがそんな末後私は認めん。我らをただの荷へとしか考えておらぬ主にむざむざ飲み込まれその一部になることなど。
愚痴を聞かせにここまで連れてきたのか。てめえの後悔なんざどうでもいい。とどめなら刺してやるからあの世で詫びろ。
強くなりたいのだろう。
あ？
カイト、耳を貸すなよ。罠だ。
黙ってろ。続けろよ。今のはどういう意味だ？
カイト、
世界が憎いのだろう。
This is a cruel and unjust world.
力で復讐したいのだろう。
ああ、強くなりたい。強くなって世界に復讐したい。ミュウを傷つけた二つの世界に。
ならば強くなる方法を教えてやろう。貴様のその世界を憎む意志を持って相棒を我に捧げるのだ。
何を言ってやがる。
ドラクモン、いやその進化形態ヴァンデモン。ヴァンデモンと
Oh,
私
so
が融合さ
I'm
え
sure
すれ
you could
ば
have been able to do
貴
this.
様の望む力が手に入る。すべての世界に復讐する力がな。
融合だと？そんなことが可能なのか？
わざわざてめえにドラクモンを食わせろってことか。
おじけづいたか。こんな瀕死の相手が貴様ごときを騙して殺そうとしているとでも。己の命を惜しむ。その程度で世界に復讐など遂げられるはずが。
お前、まさか死にたくないから適当な嘘をついているんじゃねえだろうな。
浅はかな。安心しろ。どう転ぼうとも私は消え去る。バンデモンを吸収すれば私の意識はどうせ消滅するだろう。あとはこの世界を憎む意志のみが新たな力となって貴様の望みを叶える。どうせ消えるならば私とて主に世界に一矢報いたい。どうする？私がこのまま死ねば力は手に入らないぞ。
世界への復讐。俺はドラクモン。
カイト、本気か？
わかるだろう。他の誰でもないてめえだからこそ今俺が渇望してるものがわかるはずだ。
I'm actually curious, like, if you were able to get Dracmon to become my Otismon in this quest line, I think the only reason why it matters. But then again, I think in order to get Ultimate, it needs to be 30 or 40 or something like that, which isn't so bad to get. But if you're trying to focus on... we stop. Shit. Alright then, I'll abide by your decision. Okay. I think I mentioned this at the end of the, the final part of this series here. Because I was looking, I was like, how the fuck do you get megas? And it's like, oh, when you go into these lines, you should focus on these people, blah, 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 it's so interesting how it is, you know? But I'm so curious, like, because everyone... Here, I can just show you. I can just show you instead of just talking about it. So... everyone... So, Agumon's the de facto. He's always going to get everything, so it's totally fine. So I'm so curious as how we get... I wonder where that middle one is. The middle Alta Mega or whatever they call it, Omnimon. So as you see here, he gets 2 Digivolutions. I don't know how. I think I know what the final one is. I think the final one is a fucking I don't think it's that Digimon, but it's definitely a Digimon that we've seen before or something, I guess. Or I don't know. I don't know. If does he get him on the one line or this or the other, like on a different line? And I think for her Mega, I think she gets a Mega from the other when we do the Wrathful ending and we actually have to fight. Kind of similar to what's going to happen here. So Dracmon is going to get a Mega here. I hope that's a Mega that we will be able to transform into when we do a New Game Plus Plus. And I think that's what's going to happen with Labramon here. Like, it's going to be the exact same thing. I think, unfortunately, I think Saki's going to die in the Wrathful route. So, I don't know. I just don't know. We'll see.
願い思い描くのだ。この世界への憎しみを、復讐を。
なあカイト、
なんだ。
俺はお前の相棒になれたか？
ああ、感謝してる。
そうか。さあ行くぜ。
Could have at least had him digivolve into my Osmon. Oh, well, here we go. Oh, what if... Maybe this would have happened if he didn't get my Osmon for whatever reason.
Vandemon!
いいぞ。さあ、求めよ。自身の願いを叶えるに足る
They actually
力
digivolve into Bolt Baltomon or Balto Boltmon, whatever the name is.
この世界を破壊する力、復讐の力を俺によこせ。バンデモン融合、
ピエモン融合。
DNA digivolve too. Oh, yep, it is. They did become Balto Boltmon.
ボルトバウタモン。
Bolt Baltomon.
ボルトバウタモン。
そうだ、私を生み出した人間よ。私はあなたの剣。遥かな野望に向けてどこまでも突き進む。
That is actually kind of cool. That's kind of like a fusion of the... Well, I don't know if that's actually how it is, but it is actually interesting. That fusion between...
やっと見つけた。
タクマ。
ドラクモンは？それにそばにいるやつは？
ようタクマ、見てくれよ。ドラクモンは融合して新たな存在になったんだ。
何を言っているの？融合って。
What the hell? I think that's the first time she's ever
ドラクモ
swore.
ンを他の獣神と混ぜたということか。
ああ、そうさ。ドラクモンはピエモンと一つになった。そう、俺はついに手に入れたんだ。究極の力ってやつをさ。
バカなことを。そんなことをしたら
no.
ドラクモンはもう帰ってこられないかもしれないのに。
嘘でしょ。カイトは自分の意志でドラクモンを犠牲にしたの？
犠牲に見合った力は得られた。俺にはわかる。ボルトバウタモンは究極の力だ。この力で俺は2つの世界へ復讐する。ミュウを顧みなかったくだらない世界を滅ぼすんだ。
はあ？何言っちゃってんだよ。目を覚ませよカイト。
俺は正気だ。てめえらこそ
Yeah, I'll talk about.
目が
We'll
曇って
probably
るんじ
do
ゃね
this
え
fight
か。
on screen, so.
ボルトバウタモンを見てわからないのか。このほとばしる力を感じないのか。
Bolt Bautomon. Feel this missiles are rather not. So forlorn makes my knees shake.
てめえらに思い知らせてやる。まずは主、そしてそれに組みするみゆきを抹殺する。
なんだと？
そうすりゃ鈍いてめえらもボル
Oh yeah,
ト
we
バウタモ
actually
ン
still
の
don't
力
even
を理
have
解するだろうよ。
Garurumon.
冷静になるんだカイト。みゆきは僕たちの仲間じゃないか。それにみゆきは僕たちが元の世界に戻るために絶対必要だ。殺してしまったら戻れなくなるんだぞ。
それがどうした？
本気なのか？
そうやってビビってたからミュウは死んだんだ。俺はもう迷わない。もう何にも屈しない。世界を破壊し復讐を遂げるんだ。
Destroy the
ギャン
world
ギャン
and get
騒いで
revenge.
俺の邪魔をするならまずはてめえらから始末してやる。ボルトバウタモン。
Bolt Bautomon.
はいカイ
タクマたちを滅ぼせ。カイトー！世界がどうのこうのくだらねえ正義で俺の復讐を邪魔
Yeah,
するな。
morality. That was actually the red one. Not courageous.
てめえらも俺の敵だ。
Okay, I was about to say, well, maybe this won't, like, we might win, but it won't be like, oh, we won, you know? It'll just be straight up a, I was like, oh, you didn't win type thing, you know? But anyway, so that I even have my own Bolt Bautomon. It's really fucking cool. I gotta say that again. Bolt Bautomon has actually a really cool design. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him too. But anyway, as I was saying, if for whatever reason, God, I'll be honest. If this is a one and done fight, it's like, oh, we beat him, and then it's like, oh, you beat him, and then you go beat the master. That will be disappointing to me, if I'm being completely honest. And that's what I was gonna say. I was like, oh, if this just ends up being a one and done type of fight, where we beat him and then that's the end, and then the ending just goes to like how it was for we go and save Miyuki and get, you know, that ending. I'll probably just cut all that out then and just blast the end of the the game on this.
アンジェレーション。
僕の番だね。
Yeah, see right here, he can evolve to all of them. And I'm actually quite curious, if I just have a normal Gabumon on the field, would I just get him? Would I be able to get him? I would assume that'd be the case. I'd have to see that though.
グレイモン。
Oh, Greymon. Terrapos.
私の番ね。
And I'm going to say this right now, Anubismon is actually pretty
もっと
fucking
守れる
busted.
力を。
行きましょう。
But actually, so is So yeah, she has a light move and a dark move, and like just look at that. And then the dark move can do like that. But I'm not gonna have her attack. I'm actually just gonna have her defend. So let's rather get him with the light attack, what he's weak to, most likely.
私がやろう。アンジェレーション。
Fuck you.
どう戦うべきか。その動き。よし。
私の動き読めますか？脆いですね。望み立ってあげましょう。
Okay. Is this where Garurumon comes in?
嘘だろ。なんだよこの強さ。弱すぎだろ。
Please, we were gonna destroy him in like 2 more hits.
てめえらそんな程度で主と戦おうとしてたのか。勝てるわけねえだろ。けど安心しろ。主は俺たちがぶっ潰す。世界ごとな。ダメだカイト。そんなことをしてもミュウが喜ぶは
Oh
ずが
no,
ない。
you said the word.
んだと知った口を叩くんだなタクマ。
Said her name.
ミュウのことはな、俺が兄のこの俺が一番分かってんだよ。
Fuck no, you did not.
まさかミュウに惚
Oh
れ
my
てたの？
god, she's 11.
てめえもあのストーカーと同じミュウを追い詰めるクソ野郎だったってか。
Oh yeah, I think that's what he did. So yeah, I said like he said that Takuma is just like someone else. It's like you're just like them or something like that. I think it was meant to stalk her, which is stupid. Kaido, you're stupid. Kaido's lost his mind. He really intends to kill me. This way he might actually succeed in destroying both worlds.
お気づきになりましたかカイト。
ああ。見つけた。見つけた。そこにいたのか。行くぞ、ボルトバートも。
はあ、すべては復讐のため、すべてを滅し、カイトの心を晴らすた
The
め。
Master's Lair. I think that's what they just did. Okay.
なんだ何が起こって。
タクマくん大丈夫、しっかりして。
大丈夫、問題ないよ。それよりカイトを追わないと。あんな強いやつ追いかけたって勝てるのか。今度こそ本当に殺されちまうかもしれねえぞ。
恐れる気持ちはわかる。だが行かなければまずい。
どういうことだ。
カ
We'll
イト
be
が
stuck
察知
here
した
forever.
あれはおそらく
主みゆきの気配か。
ああ、もしみゆきごと主がボルトバウタモンに消滅させられてしまったら、
私たち帰れなくなる。ううん、それだけじゃ
Grandma
な
would
い。
disappear.
両方の世界が危ないってこと？まずいじゃない。
どうする？カイトたちの足取りを追うか。
いや消耗が激しい。 一度校舎に戻ろう。少しだけでも体を回復させたらすぐに主のところへ向かうんだ。
で
Oh
も
lordy.
今すぐ追いかけなきゃ私たちには主がどこにいるかなんてわからないわ。
いや、私は主の居所を知っている。
なんだって？
レナモンはカイトを探す方針が揺れないように探し終わるまで黙ってくれ
And
て
I
いたん
learned
だ。
that because I talked to
レナモ
Renamon.
ン、今こそ教えてくれ。主の居場所を。
主の本体は祠の地下にいる。
Bum bum bum. Oh. Oh shit, we got part 12? That's interesting.
おはよう、みんな。
Okay.
おはようたくまくん。ご飯ちょうどできたところよ。
はようたくま。寝れたか？
まあまあ眠れたよ。でもなんか変な感じだな。
Wrong, though. It felt
急いでカイト
so
を追い
wrong.
かけなきゃって時に一旦休むってさ。
焦る気持ちは痛いほどわかる。だが休息は絶対に必要だった。一度戦って勝てなかった相手にボロボロのまま再戦を挑んで勝てるはずもない。
Coming from Renamon? That means a lot. He must want to save Miyuki more than anyone. But he kept his cool and told us to rest. Bet on the chance that we'll save her.
それにジジモンたちにも経緯の説明はしておかないといけなかったもんね。
心遣いに深く感謝す
Yeah,
る。
see, Digimon's here.
事情はしっかり聞かせてもらったよ。わしらのことは心配ない。スミカが城からここに変わっただけじゃ。わしはおてんば姫が来る前と同じく小さく弱き者たちを守ってい
Rowdy
く。
this.
それだけじゃ。
ジジモンさん。
Digimon.
最初はとんでもないおてんば姫が現れたものだと思っていたが、今ではわしはおてんば姫、いや我らが女王のことを誇りに思うよ。それだけに女王の兄を救ってやってほしいと心から願っておる。
はい、絶対に助けます。
そうね。諦めなければきっと活路は開けるはずよ。さてと、じゃあ話も一区切りついたし、ご飯食べちゃいましょうか。
あれ、なんかこのご飯すごく豪勢じゃない？
張り切ってごちそうを作ったの。ほら、ここでの食事はきっと最後になるから。
Alright, we're about to go up against both Bautomon and the Master. Once we're done with this meal, we'll probably never come back here again.
いつまで備蓄が持つとかもう心配しなくていいんだよな。それなら思いっきり食べてやる。いただきます。
召し上がれ。はい、たくまくんもどうぞ。
ありがとう。でもなんだかすごく山盛りじゃない？
どんな戦いになるかわからないんだから、食べておかないと持たないわよ。
そうだぜ。腹が減ってるからって手加減してくれるような相手かよ。にしてもさ、葵さんの料理の腕にはお世話になりっぱなしだよな。
ほんと、葵ちゃんが料理上手でよかった。ご飯の時間ずっと楽しみだったもん。もう今さら何よ、褒めたって何も出てこないからね。
おかわりくらいは出てくるんじゃねえの？
最後だからってどれだけ食べる気よ。
Everyone's acting so bright and cheerful. Must be working hard to hide their fear and anxiety. Takes real strength. Least I can do is smile and eat my fill too.
よし、いただきます。おいしい。
あら、たくまくんもおかわり目当てのお世辞？
違うよ、本当においしいんだって。
冗談よ。ありがと
おーっとタクマ、残念だけどおかわりは譲らないぜ。そんなに食べたいならちゃんと譲るって。安心してよ。
たくま優しい。
大丈夫よ、多めに作っちゃったから。たくまくんの分のおかわりもあるわ。
作っちゃったって。
裁量をね、少し数え間違えちゃったの。
Oh, she must have made enough for Kaido
カイト
too.
は今頃何をしてるんだろう。俺たちみたいにのんきに飯を食ってるってことはないんだろうな。あいつはこの世界を滅ぼそうとしているんだよね。でもさ、カイトのやつが主を倒してくれたら俺たち楽できるじゃん。
いや、彼が主と敵対しても我々の味方であるとは限らない。仮に主が倒された後、この世界がどうなるかは誰にもわからない。同時に現実世界がどんな影響が起こるのかも予測不能だ。
それにカイトはみゆきも標的にするって言っていた。考えたくもないことだが、もしみゆきがいなくなったら
元の世界へ戻る手段がなくなる。僕たちはこの世界から出られなく
And
な
you
る。
know, Ranma would be
全てを破壊するつもりなんじゃろう。せめて小さき者たちだけでも守ってやりたいが。
やっぱりそううまくいかねえか。たく、何考えてるんだよ、カイトのやつ。
私は少しだけわかるよ、カイトの気持ち。一番大事なものが奪われたらきっとすごく苦しくて悔しいよね。みゆちゃんがいなくても続いていく世界なんて許せないって思っちゃうだろうな。
だからって世界を壊させるわけにはいかねえよ。だから俺たちがミユの代わりに手間のかかる兄貴を止めてやるんだろ。
まあそういうこと。みゆちゃんの分まで私たちが頑張るってわけ。
そのためにも今はしっかり食べなくちゃだね。葵さん、おかわりお願いします。
ちょっと私の分も残しておいてよね。
こういうのは早い者勝ちって給食の時に学ばなかったのかよ。
知らないの？早食いって太るんだよ。
知らねえよ。葵さん、俺もおかわり。
もうゆっくり食べないと喉に詰まっちゃうよ。
So maybe the last time we get to do this. Eat together, laugh together, any of it. I thought it makes this moment desperate as we are to act normal, feel precious. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared about the fights ahead. But we can't run anymore. All we can do right now is keep pushing forward.
ごちそうさま。
結局ミノル一人でほとんど食べちゃってさ。
いいだろ別に。ごちそうさま、葵さん。今日までありがとう。
そんな言い方しないで。ここでの食事は最後でも、私たちが一緒に食事をするのは最後じゃない。そう信じて進みましょう。
うん、そうだね。
I finished breakfast, quickly got our things, and met in front of the school. And with that word, we all lined up to bid farewell to the rundown school building. See Digimon and the others behind the windows. This place is their home now. We all waved to them and turned to go. We were headed for the shrine where Kaito and both Bautomon, Miyuki and the Master waited. That was the start of our final day here, the one that had seen an end to everything. Alrighty. I might just record everything from start to finish, you know, and cut it if need be. And again, we'll just see how it plays out. Now then, what to do? Ah, here we go. Yep, chapter 5. Basically what happened in chapter 4 was, like, they got food and salt and all that stuff. It's been a long time now since the human girl first cooked for me. She's gone from looking thin and pale to full and hearty. Every now and then, though, she gets this sad look on her face, and it breaks my heart to see her like that. Oh, look, a potato. We used to grow these in my village. They're really tasty. They are? Around here, they grow all over the place. Can I take a bunch of them, then? You can do so much with potatoes. Pick as many as you like. I'm excited to try some new cooking. Now, what should we make with them? They're not bad on their own, but we could steam them or mash them. Hey, do you want to go back to your village? What makes you ask that? I guess I would like to go back and see everyone again, but I get lonely without you, my god. You would? Of course I would. I really care about you. You're the parents, though, don't you? Yeah, I do. I want to see my mom and dad again, but is there some way for me to go back? I'm sorry, I don't know about that any more than you do. Yeah, so it's not worth thinking about, is it? I'm lonely, but there's no point worrying about that unless we can find a way back. Yeah, you're right. I've always wanted to be the one to look out for her, and yet, when did she grow up so much? That's when I realized the fog is everywhere. Huh? Where all this fog come from? Quick, this way. You shouldn't be out on your own in the fog. Mom? What is it? Do you see something? It's my mom. She's crying. She's looking for me, but she can't find me. She's there. Oh no. She's there in the fog. And I can hear her crying. It's fog. I can't see or hear anything. But now the girl's crying. Please, oh my god, I want to see my mom. I miss her so much. You go see her. If you miss her that much, you should go to her. Oh, thank you. Don't worry, I'll come back to see you again. Alright, I'll be waiting for you. I stayed right where I was, watching her run through the fog until I couldn't see her anymore. Guess humans really do belong in the human world. That must be why those giant hands reached out to draw her in. Don't understand why I hurt so much. Didn't I do the right thing? How the girl's happy with her mother. I will get to see her again. For some reason, after the girl vanished in the fog, my body started to break down into little pieces. Even though I was the one who was just watching. My last thought was I felt myself fading away. Was to wonder if the girl made it back safely. Nope. Giga Crusher. So that is probably the case, and I'll get the last two. I'll probably get the last two ones on the Wrathful route. So there's that. Should I have a chat with Minoru? All this tension really gets me, Takuma. I mean, any way you look at it, this is the moment of truth we're coming up on here. It sure is. And when I think how this is it, all this other stuff starts racing through my head. Think about everything that happened so far. About Ryo and Shuji. And of course, Mio, too. I really cared for her, you know. Yeah, and after he got thrown into this world, his first concern was how to help Miu. Which is pretty incredible if you think about it. I could barely take care of myself. I always admired him for, how should I say it, for not losing sight of what's important. He had this unshakable strength when it came to doing whatever he set his mind to. So now I don't know what he can say to him to keep him from destroying the world. Minoru's right. Kaido always was strong. And not just in terms of brawn. There was an inner strength to him as well. What could we say to him that would make him lose his desire to destroy the world? I can't think of anything that might move Kaido as much as Mio's words. You're probably right, but it's no use wishing for what we haven't got. Yeah, sorry. Again, not that it frickin' matters at this point, but I might as well just pick the one that would give me the affinity anyway. I actually think putting your feelings into words like you did just now is perfect. Yep. Really? You think? Kaido has his heart set on this. That anything you come up with off the cuff will be enough to change his mind. Probably our only option is to tell him straight up how we really feel about him. You know, when you put it like that way, I think maybe you're right. Man, Kaido can be such a pain in the neck. If only he weren't so stubborn. Even if that's also what makes him so strong. Yeah, Kaido's always been simple and straightforward. Maybe that's why he snapped when he lost someone really important to him. When you think about it like that, maybe being so straightforward isn't a good thing. Anyway, I'll think over what I'm going to say to Kaido. I just hope it's enough to get him to think twice about destroying the world. He's now at 97. Should I have a talk with Saki? Oh, we don't even have to, like, well, then again, I think there's like a third floor, so it doesn't matter, but it's like, it's interesting that we probably don't have to get a Magatama. Why do you think Kaido was so concerned about Miyu anyway? Because she was his sister? But didn't the way he looked after her seem a little excessive for that? I mean, sure, Miyu did make herself queen, which was a crazy thing to do. But from talking to her, anyone could see she was actually pretty well put together. That's true. Miyu didn't seem senseless enough for Kaido to be so worried about her. I know, right? And not that I need to know why Kaido was so overprotective of her. After all, there are some things people don't want to share with anyone. I just wish he hadn't gotten so worked up about her that he wound up the way he did. If only he had learned to rely on others, instead of putting everything on himself. I couldn't agree more. Kaido never said anything to us. He never talked about his pain, never asked for help. It sounds like Saki didn't want him to keep that all bottled up inside. If Kaido was here right now, what would you say to him? What would you want to tell him? That's a good question. I don't think I've ever put it into words before. But I don't want Kaido to keep suffering through this on his own either. What would be the best way to get that across to Kaito? You are not alone. I want to tell him that he's not alone, that he has friends. Really, I feel the same way you do. I wish you relied on us more. Problem is, Kaido needs to want to rely on us first. So I want to encourage him to share the load he's carrying, even now. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Anyway, Kaido's really sweet, so I'm sure he'll get what you're trying to say. You think Kaido is sweet? Of course, he can be kind of brash, so maybe it's hard to see it, but he'd always say what nobody else wanted to say, stand out front whenever we talked with an enemy. And I feel like he looked out for all of us, not just Miyu. Yeah, you're right. He may not have put it into words, but he really was very thoughtful. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I'm sure Kaido's down there somewhere. Just need to hurry and find him. And Zowie. I don't believe this. Ramon, is something wrong? The door to the next level, it's open. Okay. Rather, it's been destroyed. What are you talking about? This door is normally locked shut. You need a key to open the way to the lowest level. But it looks like it's been forced open. Wait, are you saying both Baldmon tore this thing open? How much strength must it have taken to tear through this massive door? Everyone's trying not to look at the broken door, and I know all too well why that is. Seeing the aftermath of such destruction shows the power of the threat we're facing. If we're all scared right now, forcing ourselves to move forward isn't going to be a good idea. I could use some time to calm down myself. Maybe I should take a break. I know, we can spend some time looking at the murals. You don't know much about these. Professor, last time we came here, you said you hadn't finished investigating, but have you found out anything else? No, I'm afraid I wasn't able to make any new discoveries concerning these murals. As I said before, it seems some immensive power brought tragedy to a great many. Though I can't get any more than that from this mural. What about this one? What's it? Wasn't it humans and Kinogamon suffering? No, something about 4 godlike beings. Yes, the 4 godlike beings from ancient legend. This mural indicates aspects of them. And the composition still bothers me. Heaven is traditionally above and hell below. No, I'm afraid I can't offer any interpretation of this mural either. I remain curious, but we don't have the time to stop and try to interpret them now. If you want that, you need to do the true ending, because you'll be fighting those 4 gods in that ending. Regretfully, I believe we should move on ahead. Right. Is everyone ready to move on now? Feeling up to going forward, are we? Honestly, I'm pretty scared. There's no guarantee we'll all make it out okay. But we can't just leave Kaido like this. So I can't afford to give it into my fears. Let me face my fears. That's the spirit. Don't worry, I'll keep everyone safe. Hammermon, can you please not steal my thunder? I intend to protect everyone too. Our foes are fierce. We must be vigilant and neither shrink back nor stop from fear. Isn't that right, Minoru? Right. In fact, I'll lead the charge. Haha, that's quite reassuring. Let me tell you, I'm sure you're all right to move forward, hoping to talk with Kaito. Likely we'll come to a fight, but I would encourage you to keep trying to reach him. Good. Looks like everyone's ready to get going again. If Kaito will listen to us, we could even go back to supporting one another like before. No, I'm sure that's how it'll go. I need to believe that and move forward without fear. And everyone's gone. Let me face my fears. Let me face my fears. Let me face my fears. Oh look, I remember this area. Ah, Takuma! The walls in here have lots of drawings too. Yeah, they do. And there's another huge mural covering the whole wall. Incredible. This mural's it's like nothing else I've seen before. It appears to be portraying the link between humans and Kinogami. They're bound together by what looks like a string. Might this be meant to explain that humans and Kinogami were once much closer? No, if that were all, surely the other murals would suffice. But then what is this expressing? The center of the body? Is that meant to be the heart? Or perhaps the soul? Soul? What do you mean? Well, a soul is... Well, have you ever heard of the blues? That's pretty soul-like. And there's also dark souls. And demon souls. And yeah. It's an even more fundamental part of one's being than the heart, the essence of oneself. Humans have referred to this concept as the soul since ancient times. Takuma, Agumon, surely you two have also felt a connection on that level. One that goes beyond trust or affection, as if you were inextricably linked together. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. It's how I know Takuma's my favorite child. Yes, of course. I've felt that way myself. Wow, I just realized we don't get Gabumon at all in this route, do we? Because he did, unless he shows up in this fight, which I highly doubt it, but it's like, we don't get him at all, which I guess kind of makes sense since he won't get on, since, let's see here. According to this, it looks like you can, oh no, you can still get Omnimon somehow from these two, or from all of them. How? I don't know. Could you just like, somehow just just have it even between harmony and morality? I don't know. Ow, fuck. Ow, I hit my eye. I don't know. It's set up weirdly. That's all I'm just gonna say. Yes, of course, I already heard that we humans and certain Kinogami are each bound to a specific individual. Someone with whom they feel they belong, as if they were two halves of the same soul. So you're like the other half of my soul? It's actually a little embarrassing to talk about. Dracma must have been like that for Kaito. I wonder what it feels like for him to have half his soul fused with Piedmon. Oh, that actually reminds me. I should have checked. Oh, damn it. Hitting the wrong button. Nope, we still don't see Bolt Baltamon. Maybe Kaido will join us after. So this might be the case. We beat him, and like we make him see the errors of his ways, and then he joins us, and then we fight the Master. Which, if that's the case, I'll probably cut that fight out because that fight wasn't so bad or long. It was just annoying. So, wait, how do you know it's fused with Piedmon? Did he mention that? I was only half paying attention. Hey, don't get so down, Aoi. Remember, it's because Kaido's on the verge of making a huge mistake that we gotta remind him of what's right. I couldn't agree more. Half of both Baltomon is Dracmon. Which means if we can change Kaido's mind, we can stop him from destroying the world. This passage leads to the lowest level, where Miyuki and the Master are waiting. I hope you're all ready for this. You bet we are. Let's go save Kaido and Miyuki. It all comes down to this. We've got to find a way to reach Kaido and Miyuki. We're both prepared to fight as well. However hard things get, we'll triumph in the end. We have to. I've seen enough suffering. We don't need any more. Let's all make it out of this together. Every last one of us. I'm sure we can find a way for this to end well. Let's trust in that we move forward. Okay, everyone, follow me. If they have us like fight their shadows and doubts again like they did in the morality ending, I'm not gonna have that in there. Hey Takuma, can I talk to you about one last thing? Sure, what is it? I've been thinking about what to say to Kaito since the professor told us about fusion. Only I can't seem to come up with anything. I end up focusing on my regrets instead. I just can't help feeling like there was more I could have done for Kaito. Like even after we lost Miu, I could have been there for him more than I was. I keep thinking of all these things I should have done. It's all that's on my mind. Even though I know it's pointless to dwell on what's in the past. Is it really pointless though? I feel like that's not true. Regrets can be painful. There must be some way Aoi can put them into good use. They're necessary. I don't know. I think we need to feel regrets so we don't repeat the same mistakes. Yes, okay, that's probably definitely not the right one. And shape the future. Well, you can't help how you feel, but you can use your regrets to shape the future. Nobody gets everything right on the first try. That's why it's so important to reflect. I'm sure that next time you'll know enough to make the right choice. That's very kind of you to say. And you're right. I should try to learn from my regrets. How much points did that give me, by the way? Only one. That's so... whatever. It's not a big deal. They're already at 70, so it's not a big deal, but still. You know, I think talking with you about this has made me realize something. Maybe things turned out like this for Kaito because he tried not to have any regrets. What do you mean? Well, take Miu. He was always protective of her no matter how much she hated it. And it takes strength to believe what you did was right despite what others think. Well, it feels like it's a kind of strength. The strength of a fragile heart. Because once you realize you were wrong about something, it's going to hurt that much more. And that's a good point. You know, I've always thought of Kaito as confident and strong. But looked at another way, maybe he had his own weakness that... What happened? What was that sound? My phone went off. Apparently I got a text. Huh? Hey, what's that big deal? It's just another one of those garbled messages, right? Actually, no. I mean, parts of it are still garbled, but I can read some of it. Wait, really? Can I see? Sure, here. It's something about being worried for Aoi. I feel like this was probably from one of my parents. This makes no sense. How's the reception so far underground? Why is the text readable? Maybe I better ask the others to see if anyone else got a message. So I just checked to see if I had any messages. Turns out I got nothing. Go figure. Nurse says that like he doesn't care. He looks a little disappointed. Hey, I could send you a text once we make it out of here. Well, I guess that'll do. What I want is a message from someone in our world now. Yeah, I figured. But look, I don't know why we're getting texts now, or why they're less garbled. But I'm sure everyone's waiting for you. I'll bet you got a bunch of texts all at once. Hey, I appreciate you cheering me up and all. But it's kind of making me feel even more alone. What? No way! You're so good with people. You've got tons of friends. Seriously, give it a rest. The more you talk about it, the worse I feel. Man, this sucks. Well, that sucked. Hey, check it out. I got a text too. Let's see. The part I can read is asking if I'm okay and taking my medicine. Well, it's clear someone's concerned about you, but it's hard to make out the details. Sure, I guess. Wait, I don't remember hearing your phone go off. That's because I put it on silent. Wait, that's a good idea. Everyone sounds your phone so the alerts don't surprise us. Oh, right. Okay. Done. Sorry to scare you, everyone. I just set mine to silent too. Thanks. Guess we're ready to go then. Let's head straight for the master. Yeah, again, gotta mention the whole fact of, like, in these timelines where the characters are dead, how's that conversation with their parents go? Ugh, what is this? What the hell happened here? Are these enemies? They've been beaten to a pulp. Luckily the master's Kenzoku. Since we can still see them, they must be recently slain. Kaido did this all on his own? That guy is something else. Wait, who's that lying in that pile of Kenzoku corpses? Ain't in there, Miyuki. Miyuki! It's alright. Seems she's simply unconscious. And she's still alive. Oh, I'm so worried. Yes, I can feel a pulse. And her continued existence means she must be alive. Still, this is strange. How is it she's separated from the master? Could it be because of something Kaido did? Bingo. I was able to pull her right out of the master's thanks to Bolt Bautomon. Kaito. I really did plan on killing her, but I changed my mind. What made you do that? Now that's a good question. See, I don't have anything against Miyuki, though I did pay her back for attacking us. Oh, that's a relief. We avoid the worst case scenario. Miyuki's safe, and we can talk some sense into Kaido. And there's hope for us yet. Kaito, would you please stop? Miyuki's safe now. That means we can all go back. There's no need to destroy the world. Can't we work together like before and go home? Go home? What point is there going home? It's not like Mew's going to be there. Nothing will ever be like it was before. So I'm going to destroy it all. What's even the point of that? You'd be destroying your own world too. And not just that, anywhere you ever had any memories of Mew. The everyday happiness you could have with someone. Your own desire to live. You'd be bringing an end to all that. So what? You wouldn't have a part in any of it anyway. Keep talking that way and I might just finish you off first. What? Don't you talk to me like you know anything about the memories I have of Mew. Should have been able to make a whole lot more. And who do you think stole them from me? Who is it that robbed me of her happiness? That coward of a master, hiding down here this whole time. And both this world and ours for making her life so hard. Well, now it's time for some payback. I'll tear everything down with my own two hands. No, Kaito. I still feel the same way I did the last time we met. Mew won't want this. I never did like that self-righteous attitude of yours. And don't use Mew's name so lightly. You may as well be another enemy who let her die. Yes, you're all enemies. Every last one of you. So I'm gonna crush you here and now. Go, Bolt Bautomon. Kill them all. As you wish, Kaito. Here we go. Brace yourselves, everyone. You have failed Mew. All of you, out of my sight!